cover a couple of things. Now, in terms of what I've been reading, I'm still not done with Yoda Dark Rendezvous. I'm so close to being finished with it. So close to being finished with it. Really ticks me off, too. I ordered a copy offline. And, I wanted a used copy because I didn't want the new Legends copy. I wanted a used copy. And they sent me this copy with this crappy sticker, like right over Yoda's head. Like, what are you talking about? I'm still trying to, use some Goo Gone or something and get that off. But I'm still working on it. Because it's still, the cover itself is slick enough that I can still just kind of peel it off. But it's a process. But, hey, that's one of the pitfalls when you buy used books. You're going to sometimes get these stupid stickers on things. But anyway, it's so good, though. Yoda Dark Rendezvous is so good. I'm still covering the very end of it, and Al and I are going to do a book study of it. We'll probably do it more quickly paced. We won't do just a couple chapters each time. We'll probably just do maybe 2 or 3 sessions and cover it in that. But what I love about Yoda Dark Rendezvous, this is my best way to pitch it for you. If you haven't heard about it, or you're not sure if you really want to read along with us or whatever, this is my best way to pitch Yoda Dark Rendezvous. One of my favorite scenes in all of the Star Wars prequels actually comes from Attack of the Clones, the second film, and it's the scene in which Obi-Wan is going to Yoda. He's trying to find the lost planet of Kamino. He couldn't find it in the Jedi archives, and he comes in to Yoda, and Yoda's teaching the younglings. And I love how Yoda interacts with the younglings. He's so grandfatherly in that scene. He's kind of playing with them and this and that, and he's like, "Oh, lost a planet, Master Obi-Wan has," and they're laughing and stuff, and it's just such a kindly Yoda. I love that so much because you don't really see that side of him in Empire Strikes Back, per se, when he on Dagobah. And that's fine. I love Empire Strikes Back, obviously, and I love Yoda in it. And it's a different context, right? Luke Skywalker's not a child. He's the chosen one. There's limited time. They only have so much time to train. So he's got to be kind of strict with him. And, that makes sense. But thinking about Yoda serving in the Jedi Temple for all these years and training so many countless number of Jedi, and, the kind of hard pill to swallow about Jedi taking children, at such a young age and whatnot. I just love knowing that Yoda is just like this kindly old grandfather there, teaching them the real deal, but just being such a sweet guy. That's what I love. That's one of my favorite scenes in all the prequels. And this book is 100% that Yoda. You get that Yoda in this book. You also see how powerful he is. You also see a lot, his potential and whatnot, but that's the Yoda that's in this, and I absolutely love it for that. There's so many great scenes. I actually read a scene to my heroic archetypes class the other day, talking about the aspirational hero, the Paragon. And I was talking about a scene in which Yoda's talking to some Padawans who've just lost their masters, and this one young Padawan is just having a hard time with it, so he's just like, sit here and eating this dinner. This is crap. We should be out there finding who killed him, and don't tell me this BS and blah, blah, blah. Typical young, angst-ridden teenager stuff. And the kid jumps up and he throws the dinner across the table, and Yoda just lifts a finger, and all the dinner about to hit the floor stops, and it just reverses itself. The liquid goes back into the cup and everything, and Yoda looks at him. And I was trying to find the scene to read it, but I'll definitely read it during our study. But he's like, "Thank you that I've lived 800 years and have never experienced loss." And he tells him, he's like, you're new at this. That's why it's so hard, but there's a lot more to come. And this is what you need to do. This is we need to live life and celebrate those. And it's a great, wonderful, wonderful scene that we'll go into a lot deeper when we actually do the study. But yeah, so come back for that. I wanted to talk about that. Crystal Ashes said, "Lost a planet Obi-Wan has. How embarrassing. How embarrassing." That's right. I forgot about that part. And they all giggle and stuff. Yeah. So I love that.